Nasr is a Muslim who lives and runs a taxi in the village of Malapuram in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. A woman sitting in her taxi in the early 2020s. She cried all the way she was, and Nasrathotha kept watching her from the back mirror. If she started landing, Nasr humbly joined her and asked her, "Sister, you look upset to me, you may tell your trouble. I can help you." The woman began to cry out loud. Nasr comforted her. The woman was a little restored, saying, "Total, my daughter's marriage is, we are poor people, we can't buy a wedding dress for a daughter. I was helped by one of my loved ones, but he refused. I don't understand what I do now." Nasr also got upset. Dear viewers, you are watching YouTube channel, The Truth. If you did not subscribe to our channel, so please do subscribe and press the bell icon and share your comments in the box to have more news and views about hot issues. Let's move on our topic. He thought for a few moments, and he remembered again. Last month he married the daughter of a friend. The friend gave the daughter 10,000. The couple took a pair of rupees. Would have been redundant with the daughter now, and if I give it to this woman, this family would have been troubled. I will come out. Nasr comforted the woman, get her address, and said to her, "You go home with satisfaction. I will deliver you to the wedding until evening." Will the woman began to see him with her eyes. Nasrathotha went straight to her friend, discussed the matter. Dost was a good man. He immediately obeyed. He both went to the daughter's house, told him the issue. The daughter had a spare pair. He pulled her out of the trunk at the same time. Go to Nasr dry cleaner. He also his friend, he had a free dry clean, and Nasr took the pair before evening and reached the woman's house. If the family saw the pair, then they saw someone of joy. The family did not live, and it began to kiss Nasr's hands. Nasr was very happy, and he thought, million families in our country go through this problem. I would like to try. If I try to at least a few thousand needy people, this problem can be solved. Make this idea. And this idea went on and set the basis for an interesting NGO in Tamil Nadu called the Rees Bank of. Nasrathotha mentioned the incident to his friends this evening. These people sit and thought every bride in our country should have a wedding dress. Couples are expensive and poor families can't carry their financial burden. The second wedding dress is used only one day. The bride takes off the wedding night and then does not wear it again, and it is the whole life lies in the trunk. If we try, we collect the enrused couples from the brides, wring them dry clean and give them to the poor girls. So millions of girls' marriages, it may be all friends decide, we open the boxes of our own homes and collect pairs and divide into needy and then see the result. Nasr began collecting couples marrying his friends' homes the next day, bringing together 10 couples in 2 days. He rented a shop in the market. The couple dried clean and ironed and packaged on them and placed a board of dress bank outside the store, and at the same time announced on Facebook, if you have a daughter or sister's wedding and you can't afford a wedding dress, you take us free to join us. People contacted and all the couples got out. This evening dress bank was already empty on the day. What do we do now? Nasrathotha and his colleagues sat down this evening and started asking each other. They kept drinking tea until night and looking for a solution to the problem until the solution came out. All friends decided. We contacted married people through social media. They collect married couples and divide them into needy. Nasr and his friends make a message for Facebook and on social media plated. The message that reached was immediately remembered, as I was also married, was also a pair of her and my wife. The couple, the next day, he was buried in a sandalwood. People opened the old ark. Food for marriage couple, dry clean, rent, ironing and packing and sent to Nasr. Thus the dress bank has a pile of wedding joints. 300 pairs gathered a week. The problem was solved. The new problem arose contacting the needy remote areas. Nasr, if the pair were connecting them to the new ones, if the courier did, it required fine money, and a modest taxi driver could not bear this financial burden. On the other hand, if the needy had the money for the courier, if so, why would she order a wedding dress bank he would buy himself from his pocket? Friends sat down again and started looking for a solution and got the solution at night. These people just got the next day. Go to the base, meet the bus owners, told them about your dress bank and request them, if you please give our couple free delivery. Poor people will be forgotten. The bus owners immediately accepted. These people now take an order through the WhatsApp and hand the wedding pair to the bus driver, and the bus driver's phone number sends the bus number and time to the needy, and take your suit from the driver by reaching the bus stop at the required time. This NGO was made in April 2020. It has so far donated 300 wedding suits while 800 suits are ready with them. All suits from 5,000 taking 50,000 worth of dress bank does not return the suit from the needy, but it must guide them. Don't be stubborn. After marriage it will also give it to some other needy. It is possible that any other mother like you is worried people take this guide to seize this suit sent to someone else in need or return them. This is a small anecdote of a poor taxi driver. This step taught the people of Tamil Nadu a new way of welfare. You remember, society always small little goodies and dress banks are fine with Annie Chateaus. You also read these lines. How many you and your Bagma Sahiba did when you were married? Fancy dress was made or you said goodbye to your sister or daughter in how expensive suits. Wedding suits in our country usually start from 30,000 rupees to 5 million. But these suits are a few hours old. The bride and groom, as soon as the bride and groom enter the room, the value of these suits is lost. You think for a moment, where did your suits go? I'm sure you won't remember that. I'm sure you'll be getting into some box or closet if you find them, and they will become stubborn. Then now the question is, what is the use of this infraff? Why don't you take out this suit and give it to someone in need? And if you're doing this good, why don't you make a small NGO like Nasrathotha? You too collect couples from friends' homes to get married, share bank, and go to help the needy. And if you are doing it, then you just dress. Why are the banks limited? Why don't we build bicycle banks? Old bicycles are being humiliated in our homes. These bicycles can work for hundreds of people, just as our children have grown up. Hey, in their toy storerooms, are we not making toys bank by removing it? And in our homes, the spare parts, old furniture, old shoes, old blankets, sheets, clothes, umbrellas, tires, motorcycles, windows are also a pile of doors and curtains. Why don't we make their banks too? You remember that the things we consider useless are the wishes of thousands of millions, but millions of people's lives. The whole generation of people is the realm of life and their desire get out of. We empty our store boxes and petals and their wishes. Why don't you fulfill their wishes? So wherever you are and whatever you are Nasrathotha. Become and open the spawns cabinets in this country and clear the storeroom and run the Make campaign. You build small banks of small virtues in this country. You believe do this bank will change the destiny of this country. Pakistan Hakka will change it. Will become a new Pakistan. Thanks for watching, viewers. Your feedback helps us improve our version. Please comment on which country you are watching our videos. Stay informed and blessed. Allah Hafiz.